Ancient and crumbling, the Abbey's masonry
I love
fares
that
no
man, he's so
better than the
beautiful.
faith of its congregation.
Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. It's been, there's been 7 weeks, or 6 weeks of stuff in between the last two videos that is going to be summarized before this one, so I hope you enjoy the choice of bad music I chose for that. Also, here's me finally fixing the mistake I made so long ago. I'm gonna convert these deeds that are wholly useless to me into photos.
I'm really surprised you have not got the statue in the middle of town fixed up yet.
Well, it's because I've completely not touched the Abbey or the Inn, so the game just decided I don't
Oh
deserve
yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah, you gotta get those up to, what, like 40% at least?
Yes.
Word is traveling. Ambition
Maybe he
is
just likes it
stirring in
shitty.
distant cities.
I love the squalor of my
use
shitty
this.
town, okay? Besides, if I upgrade those further, the what's-his-face, I forget his name, the Herald, will start taking up slots as well.
Idol, amulet, or lucky charm. The simplest
So?
object.
I mean,
can be a
yeah, but
talisman
still.
against evil.
I just could put my stuff
You'll
in...
have more slots.
I could just put my stuff in better places, like the carriage, or the sanitarium, or the smith, or the guild. There's so many better places to do things.
Okay, but the real question we should be asking here is, Highwing, when the fuck are you gonna sell off trinkets?
I have uses for all those trinkets, don't worry.
No, you don't.
You really
lying.
fucking don't!
They're gonna sit in your inventory, gathering dust. You're never gonna sell them because you got that. I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need this damaged stone later. No, you're fucking not, Highway.
Yeah, I could sell those. I could sell those at any time, but I feel like there's going to be a point where I'm just like, I need to liquidate now, upgrade 4 people, and fucking go. And I can name that point when it comes up.
And I mean, it could be worse, Chitlin, because I'm the sort who likes hoarding things in games, but I don't do it thinking, maybe this will be useful later. No, I just like having shit cluttering my inventory, because I'm a weirdo.
And I'm trying to decide what I want to do here, because I don't really have a good team for the Unstable
Leper
Flesh.
is. Yeah, the Leper's really not a great choice for that boss.
I'm gonna let you know right now, the team I choose is not good either.
No, not really.
My alternate options are use the Abomination, but then I won't have a good frontliner.
I mean, what about? Okay, do you remember the quad dog stratagem I talked about?
Yes, I don't have 4 dogs. I only have 2.
You should rectify that.
I haven't had an opportunity to get 4 dogs, okay?
You can never have enough dog.
4 dogs will chump this boss no matter what level.
It's funny you mentioned that because I believe I mentioned the streamer. In a stream I was watching earlier today, and as of this recording, the developers were actually talking about the 4-dog strat and how busted it was.
Yeah, it was great.
I just kind of sit there like, wow, is it really that bad?
It's really only great in the Warrens,
By the way,
where everything bleeds.
due to recommendations, I'm bringing Hugh specifically for this fight.
Good. It's a good choice to bring for this fight.
That's an alright choice, but in retrospect, it doesn't really pan out well.
They all share the same health bar. It's a great choice. Crowd control is actually really good on this boss. You do more damage than single hits.
I'll have to take a look at the math later in the footage, because I think it balances out.
Well, I mean, unless you're hitting 2 high armor targets.
Yeah,
that's probably
about
not gonna
that.
balance out. Well, that's just poor luck.
Yeah, who would have thought me, King of Luck Highwang, has poor luck?
Well, I mean, really, you should have known when you brought a leper to this fight.
Well, the leper actually does good damage here. It's just that circumstances lead me to believe I'm not as lucky as you all say.
Maybe there is some justice in this justiceless world.
By the way, it was done off video, but Lash Lightning is the first person to have full level 5 gear. Congrats, buddy. The second person to get it is Great Evil King. Now, an
Oh yeah, they get their legendary names
yeah.
at level 5.
An interesting thing is that once you get level 5 gear, it has a unique name. Like the Great Evil King's axe is called the Widowmaker.
That's terrible, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Crusader sword is called the Long Crusade.
Whoever named these should just stop.
It's delightfully corny.
No. I disagree.
I can't remember any of the other ones off the top of my head, though, unfortunately. Like, I'm looking at people on my inventory, and I can't remember not a one of the legendary gear that they get.
I think the occultist is like the Master's Skull or something like that.
Yeah, that might be the case. It would also make sense, because it's his Master's Skull, if we're led to believe. Now, here's the reason why getting that stagecoach upgrade for better units is good, because when those units come in, they have max everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of money saved for shit I'm not going to use half of.
So you're saying throw all the old people into the meat grinder. Hail the new people.
Mm-hmm.
You monster.
Glory to Videodrome, death to the new flesh. I should bring a lot more band-aids to this fight.
I kind of feel like you fucked up that that quote, but I
can't remember what it is either.
yeah, it's like
Is it
I
Hail
don't
Videodrome?
Hail Videodrome, long live the new flesh, something like that. I don't know.
I think it's
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
It's a admittedly bad movie too, so
It's not great, but it has good special effects in it, or practical effects, I should say.
yeah, the Cronenberg effects were pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
So funny how we were talking about Cronenberg effects.
Gotta flush your meat.
More terrible than I can describe.
Yeah, but this game doesn't
An
have, like,
incoherent jumble of organ,
chest cavity
sinew,
VHS.
and bone.
I remember that. That was disgusting. Hi, welcome to Darkest Dungeon. Here's our review of Videodrome.
Joke's on you, I haven't watched it.
It's basically a remake of The Manchurian Candidate, but gross.
You really
Pretty
should,
good.
but you really shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not really a movie person, unfortunately.
It's also kind of funny because during the intro cutscene it says when he said I couldn't bear with so much awful. I thought he said awful as in AWFUL.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, you gotta flush your meat.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the problem. He flushed his meat. He flushed all of it.
And then it came here to make a pig army.
Just take a nice steak, throw it in the toilet, flush it. Good to go.
Ow. I forgot that dude had that ability when I did these recordings. I was just sat there like, yeah, I forgot how awful you were, damn.
I feel like we haven't seen this guy do anything for a long time.
What, the big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they never leave him alive long enough.
Yeah, he's usually always stunned or dead.
Yeah. For those that forgot in our long stint of recordings, this guy could bleed, and he could bleed a lot. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, it is not that bad.
It's not that bad, yeah, but he just does so much of it, they're like, oh Christ, come on.
I mean, you have a vestal and an occultist. Health should not be a problem for you.
Would you believe me when I say health almost became a problem in this video?
Oh, I believe if anyone can make health a problem, you can, Wang.
Pretty sure it's your own damn fault.
No, actually.
And the foolhardy alike.
You really should bring more keys to open those chests. You get more loot.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about keys when you get more food?
My main thought process was I'm probably gonna get a secret soon enough, and I'll just use that key there. Oh boy, was I wrong.
Never just bank on a secret.
I mean, in the long run, you get more money out of banking on the secret than you do losing the key money.
Them
Yeah, but if you bring
Okay, but-
like 3 keys, then you have enough for any chest and the secret.
Yeah,
and then you get all the money the dungeon ever had.
I think keys are like my last priority in some ways, mainly because I never really see those chests all that often.
Confidence surges.
Keys for me have always been right up there with shovels.
Interesting.
They're literally the second thing I buy after food.
And insidious killer.
I can't believe Chitlin's the key master.
I mean, Highwing also buys food.
Yeah,
kind
but-
of everybody buys food in this game because it sucks when you don't have it.
But you buy food.
You buy some fucking food, my friend.
I bring a buffet to the darkest dungeon. These people love me.
It's the best adventuring job in the world.
Just eat like a fucking king on every expedition.
We eat like kings, we're given the best equipment. The brothel kind of sucks, but whatever.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Look, at the end of the day, you get your dick wet, and that's what matters.
Some of the
The
stuff
gambling's also shit because it's rigged, but you know, it's still there.
I don't understand how the gambling's rigged. It's the heroes gambling with each other.
Exactly.
I can't believe
You would
the-
trust any one of these people, to be honest?
Maybe the occultist, because he's trying so desperately to be recognized as truthful.
He's trying really hard to be people.
Look, believe me when I say the world is ending. That's fine, buddy. Just show your hand.
I kind of like the idea of the Houndmaster's dog being a player in this game.
The Houndmaster's dog playing poker.
Yeah,
The match
exactly.
is struck. A blazing star
Dude's got a
is
wicked
born.
poker face. It's kind of amazing, actually.
Bet he drools all over the cards.
Also, the problem is his real tail is his tail.
He's not a great gambler.
You know when he's got a good hand going, let's put it that way.
Contorting and ever expanding.
God, now that's something I kind of want to see be
Must be
drawn.
unmade.
Hopefully the artist for Darkest Dungeon is watching. I doubt he is.
I think he's got better things to do.
Oh yeah.
Like work on his mosquito person expansion, apparently.
Yeah. I know it's not gonna be the case, but god damn it, I want it to be the case. It's so cool.
The ground quakes.
No, mosquitoes aren't cool.
I grew up in Florida, Wang. They are not cool.
Yeah, they carry typhoid fever.
And I'm lucky mosquitoes hate me, but still, mosquitoes are terrible.
But yeah, this fight seems, you know, ho-hum initially. 2 weak points, 2 guys that don't really do much damage. But it ramps up. Boy, did it ramp up.
Of the eight bosses, I'm gonna say the flesh is probably the hardest one at the highest difficulties.
Yeah, a lot of people say the Brigand 16-pounder is, but with the bullshit this guy could do, which he does later on, this guy is definitely the harder of the bunch, in my opinion.
I mean, the biggest problem with the cannon is it just takes fucking ever.
It's a slow slog, and they need to make
Yeah.
like, of all the grind in this game, grinding down the Brigand 16-pounder
Mortality
is the worst.
clarified in a single
Let me
strike.
tell you about my 35-round fight against the Brigand cannon.
Oh my god. That sucks. Did you at least have a leper?
I had a leper and an abomination.
And now this is where things start to go south
Oh,
fast.
you got screwed by the RNG.
Yeah.
Double the pig, double the ass, goddamn.
That is both high damage modes on the field at once. And there's a little caveat with both of these
Your-
modes that they don't bring up in the wiki.
Your leper can only hit the first 2 rows, and those are both 60% protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might as well just hew it.
Yeah,
Not gonna do much more damage.
I think the damage was the same, even despite the spread.
Yeah, you can't really get much better than that.
And they really hate that. They really hate that vestal. Like, goddamn.
I really hate everything about the name of that pig ass ability.
Yeah, it's the worst.
And Maws of Life is pretty clever, but not the other one.
I also forgot to put the holy water on, so I don't have any other resistances. I feel like
Oh
that,
my god.
that could have been better, but
Yeah. Okay, well that's a little bit better. Now you just have to deal with 2 stunning enemies.
Decisive pummeling.
Is it this round or the next where I just get no, it's next round where I get stuffed super hard. Enough! Leave the Vestal alone. She did nothing wrong.
I really
choose a
feel like
Vestal.
the ass snake should cause stress damage.
Yeah, quite frankly.
Just an undulating invasion from the ass. Why?
I mean, this game is all about being uncomfortable.
No, this is a different breed, though.
Yeah, good point. Right about here is when things go south, just like abruptly.
But you're so close to winning.
Yeah, I am, but they decide to, you know, put in their all at this last bit. I should. Oh yeah, I couldn't knife it because he was stunned. But did you know they could do AOE? Because I sure fucking didn't.
No, that is the rudest shit.
A hand
Yeah,
from
that
becoming
got a little
unwound.
dire. Not in you're gonna fucking die territory tier, but in a place where I was just like, no, no, no.
Its destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
That wasn't too bad.
Good,
got one
hopefully it
person
stays
down to
dead
death's door.
forever.
Hey.
Hey, Journal page.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the fuck out of here.
Good. This place sucks.
Just full of pig carcasses and ass snakes. I
By
hate
the
it.
way,
Time
the,
to feast.
The Sony update said that it upgraded the journal drop rate. They weren't kidding. I got like 4 other pages before this, so along with this update, I'm probably gonna either type out or just image jump all of the journal pages I picked up since the start of the LP. And like a good 80% of them came from this recording session alone.
Wow.
And outside of lore, do they serve any particular benefit?
No, just lore. Or
I
the,
They-
remember days when the
They
sun
take
shone
up an inventory space on
and
your way back
laughter
to
could be
town.
heard from the tavern.
yeah. Or
That's about it.
it's also the quote-unquote 100% marker.
Mm. Yeah, I remember reading that the journal pages originally had like a 1 in 5,000 drop rate
Yeah, and you could only...
under the best of conditions.
Yeah, which
Jesus
is
Christ.
a dark run from a book. No,
Yeah,
No thank you.
yeah. So buffing that drop rate was definitely needed.
Yeah, and next time on Darkest Dungeon, we're going to be fighting the Prophet. And thanks for joining along, Torpid. I appreciate you coming along here.
Yeah, no problem. It was a lot of fun.
See you folks next time, hopefully with less invasions.
Hey.
Eh.
Hey.